Hello students, welcome back to Physics with Safdar. Now you are watching IGCSE Physics Past Paper Solution series. In this series we solve questions from paper 2, 4 and 6. Now we are going to solve questions on topic dispersion of light from paper 2. So let's start the solutions. Look at this question. The diagram shows the dispersion of white light by a prism. Which row could be correct for the color seen at X, at Y and at Z? And you have 4 options. Jump on the diagram, you can see this is the white light and this triangular prism. Light through the prism is split into color, that is called dispersion of light. You can see the 3 positions: X at the top, Y at the middle and Z at the bottom. First you need to know what is the dispersion of light actually. Read this definition first. Dispersion is the splitting of white light into its colors on pass through a prism, as you can see in the diagram. Look at this diagram too. This is white light through the prism break into 7 colors. At the top you can see red, then orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo and violet. At the end, bottom side, you can see violet color. So go back, look at the diagram. You need to check what are the colors at point X and Y actually, because X at the top and Z at the bottom. In this diagram, at the top we have red, remember, and violet at the bottom side. Look at the option. In option A, at X the red, it's okay. At Y it's violet, not possible because violet at the bottom side, and Z you have yellow, so not possible. Look at the B. At X you have red, it's okay at the top. At Y yellow, in between, right. At Z you have violet at the bottom side here. So after looking these 2 options and the diagram what we have, B is a right answer, but you can check the others as well. At X violet, that is not possible. Look at the diagram. At X yellow in option D, not possible, so we are not going to check the others. So for this question, option B is the right answer. The question is, light from the sun passes through a prism and a spectrum is produced on a screen. Light from the sun, and this is narrow slit or opening, hits this triangular prism. First diffraction takes place, and after that you can see on a screen splitting of colors. At the top you can see red, at the bottom violet. One more point above the red, that is X. The question is, a thermometer placed at point X shows a large temperature increase. Which type of radiation causes this temperature increase? And you have 4 options. First, you need to know the relation between the temperature and the radiations. Look at this diagram. In this diagram, when you move from left to right, the temperature of the colors decreases. Look at this red. When the thermometer placed at this point, look at the mercury level. High. It shows high temperature recorded because of this radiation, that is infrared. Check this ultraviolet region side. When you place thermometer here, look at the mercury level. It's less than first one. It shows less in temperature. So check your options. Which type of radiation causes this temperature increases? Its position is above the red, that is X. It means you need to select from here: infrared, microwave, ultraviolet and visible light. So according to the diagram, the right option is A, infrared. The question is, radiation from the sun is dispersed by a prism. The prism does not absorb any of the radiation. 4 identical thermometers are placed, one at each of the labeled positions. Look at the diagram. This is triangular prism. Radiation from the sun hit the prism and is split into colors. You can see the four position A, B, C and D. On this position, the thermometers are placed, they are identical, and you need to check at what point get the high temperature. For that you need to recall one more time what's the relation between radiation and temperature. Look at this diagram again. You can see infrared till ultraviolet. When you move from left to right, it shows the temperature regarding with the radiation decreases. At this position you have the infrared, and look at the position of the mercury level. It's so high. That shows high temperature value. But when you move left to right and this side violet N, look at the position of mercury level. Its height less than first one. It shows low value of temperature. Now jump to the question. They ask you show that the greatest rise in temperature. Greatest rise in temperature, that means you have to focus on this region. So look at the position of this region. This is before color red. Go back, check your option. This is the position of red and A is the point before the red. So the greatest rise in temperature we can see at point A. So option A is the right answer. Now the question is, the diagram shows the dispersion of white light by a glass prism. This is a triangular glass prism. White light hits this triangular prism. Refraction takes place. White light breaks into its components or colors, and you get red at the top and violet at the bottom. Why does dispersion occur when white light enters the glass? That means when white light hits the triangular prism, why it breaks into its color and what's the reason of color red at top and violet at the bottom. Remember few things what happens actually with the white light when it hits the triangular prism. Number one, there is no change in frequency. Second point that is important is speed change in prism. Every color has a different speed in triangular prism. And what's the observation recorded? The speed of violet light decreases more than red. That's why it bends more, or you can see at the bottom side. If you look at the option A, the frequency of red light decreases. That is not possible because there is no change of frequency. The same with option B. The frequency of violet light decreases. That is not possible, decrease in frequency. Option C. The speed of red light decreases more than of violet light. Not possible because red at the top now. Option D. The speed of violet light decreases more than that of red light. That's true because the position of violet light at the bottom, that shows more decrease in speed. For this question, option D is the right answer. Now the question is, the diagram shows the radiation from a lamp passing through a prism. Which type of radiation is found at point P, and you have four options. This is triangular glass prism. Radiation from lamp hit the prism. Refraction takes place and is split into colors. Red at this point, violet at the bottom, and above the red you have point P. You need to know what type of radiation is found at point P. Look at this diagram. You can see clearly before the red, the radiation detected, that is infrared. And when you go down, you can see after the violet you have ultraviolet. According to the question, you need to check what is the radiation type above the red. So according to this standard diagram, what we have infrared. So look at the option B, infrared. That is your right answer. Thank you very much for watching this video. I suggest you follow the playlist of the channel. In that you can find all the lessons you need in your IGCSE physics. So keep watching Physics with Safdar for better results in exam. See you in the next lesson.